Hey guys. Hey. How you guys doing? Hey Sissy. This one is part 3. It's on the Welkin, I guess. Name again. So you are playing a song on the Welkin Moon. Prostitute now available. So we can use it in the part 3, and we're going to start that one to fight this guy. So this is where we're going. So we're going to teleport back. Alright, let's do it, shall we? I mean, this is where we left off. Pain of darkness over there. Kind of creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that...
He's been biding his time for...
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean...
No. Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kuthar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Halabina!
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
I'll help.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kuthar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the Moon Goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But, right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter-strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Rira's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept me. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about any relationship based on need. You were born here, and now...
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the Moon Goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find...
Wild Hunt.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Now let's do a thing.
For the everlasting forest.
The night comes.
We just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
I love Flynn.
Rerir's
Right
closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
We're trying to.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't focus on Kutar's help to escape! This goes on much longer.
Look at him go. Oh my god. Look at him go.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Get him, buddy.
Observe.
Please help him. Switch. Watch your step.
Preparing for dust up.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Come on, buddy. Take it to it.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Oh, look at him go.
Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent. Fear the dark.
What was that? What? Sis, look at this.
Someone is having fun.
Yep.
What's the matter?
Oh
Bit off
my.
more than you could chew?
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Wait, what?
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
That's her uncle. I can tell. That's kind of cool. I like Flint's skill. That was so awesome right now.
I'm lost now.
Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, I know that's Aino's uncle Varka. Buy that. He's amazing the Grandmaster, I think.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry. And
Like what is going on face with tears of joy.
Aw, come here, sissy. You don't have to cry, you silly goose.
People hugging, people hugging, people hugging, people hugging.
AKA
KK.
the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodkrai, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodkrai should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming.
Paimon, what the hell are you giggling at? I don't want to say what Paimon, but she's literally giggled right now.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Hey, watch it.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet.
Spring chicken? What? Oh my god. I can't stop laughing just now.
Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that
Shut up,
freshly revived
Paimon.
maniac.
I know she is. She never shut up.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodkrai?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it.
We all did.
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodkrai is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcrian Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari, Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The Iridescent Moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the Iridescent Moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his Wild Hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly
Ah! She hurt me!
you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the... Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the... Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without...
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of... Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. If there's any way we can make this work...
This is why I'm always... You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help. Flins, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some lead?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing hero. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Notcry.
I like it. Genius.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Okay. I guess we're going.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this...
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're
not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrona.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us out of consideration for our former ties and the
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Man, she got so pissed.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear,
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The
Rerir is hunting me. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to 7.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and
I bet you served them the worst tea.
Who cares about first Rosaline? Now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Well, duh. Why, Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes. Well, I guess we are overdue for a gift. Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambition. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
Not a chance.
Guess that's our cue to leave. That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Huh? What do you mean?
For what?
See for yourselves.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
Seriously?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you... Stare all you want, Columbina.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people.
She's so dramatic.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creation.
Damn, that's a lot of cannons. It's hard to say, just if you use to shoot the targets, you have to hit them until the end of it. We're trying, jeez. I know how to shoot guns, just like back then, the beta bullet. Oh no!
Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to... Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
It's rear.
Yet.
It's rear. I know it's him. How did he find me?
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this.
Oh no.
She's not here.
I know.
Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Look out! Whoa.
So this is your method for investigating
Good deduction. But
Whoa. Oh, I guess this must be...
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned.
whenever we wish. I've never faced Rarir myself. I, on the other hand...
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
Once I take a job, there's no... And also how to make sure I come out of this... Death is the one thing we can take...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up again, is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Fine.
That shady merchant who sold you an over...
Come on, boss. You're... Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Gotta see her desk there, like... There she ran. Oh my, Irene.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora.
Dory?
I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have picked...
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about It was back when I first arrived and wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself... I've been giving her a 30% plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
She also is from an academia, and I'm like, if I that, and now it's used to go to Inazuma.
So, let me guess.
You guessed correctly.
The one type of gear I've never been short on. At the very least, I need to know what...
What if I told you it's someone with the...
Is that so? Then we really...
You're...
A powerful woman, make no mistake. If you're willing to wait, I can...
Then, let me put it in...
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, alright? Just for insurance. Favors are the worst kind of...
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What the flip?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up.
See you later!
You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Bruh.
Lol.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I... So remember, don't... Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected.
Wait. This place, when Ether was said, and with Lumine too. I have to get up into the Conria. That's what it says about now.
Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday.
That's where Ether and Lumine lives there. Of their home.
Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Note?
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's... P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin...
They didn't sign their name, but they must...
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. Joseph asked why I came alone, but if he invites me again...
The Lindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care if it's an impressive feat of...
Grain has to be imported. That would explain why they even use alchem...
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to...
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional, despite what he's become. Did Rerir rip it out himself?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a... It was you who helped...
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks. The burial place of a fallen moon.
So
Right here. Over here.
Dainsleif.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedelfin here?
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Dainsleif. I get it now. That's where Ether was after him.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
Twilight Sword. That's what Dainsleif used for that sword?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Dane.
Sure, I'll have to tell her it's...
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
It's like ethers and lumines. It's seen before.
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vedifulnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Why did he react so...
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rarier looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this
That makes sense. Dainsleif was in there when Ether was after him.
Thelindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I can't quite answer. Hate to say this, I don't know what to say.
Vedifulnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainslift's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifulnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainslift mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rarier.
So, you do...
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. Yeah, can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Meanwhile, every idea the opposition tried to speak. A man can have 1,000. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Thelindis? It's nothing. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get...
Relax. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my...
Well, that goes without saying. Besides, they're two completely different things.
Alright. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberate. He clearly doesn't want his Let's dig a little deeper.
Wait, did I saw in the mirror right there? Oh, what? Okay, that's kind of freaky.
Our last operation was resounding.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny. Conria has no further...
That's not entirely... Many of its secrets remain unsolved.
You still haven't told her what you really...
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the kings?
You didn't choose this life.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay. Speaking of which, someone, it seems, has...
Your concerns are not unfounded. Take care, Rayhir of Solnari.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now with this... Could that be why Vedalfnir... I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very... Vedalfnir and... I've investigated this whole area. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What?
So, he's late after all.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. But,
For someone so young...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see.
You're...
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind... Not long ago, the Rayhir of Solnari led an assault on one...
Sorry, I don't know why...
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true... His name is Rayhir.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Why are you telling me all of this?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
I guess that makes sense.
So that was your doing? Did you just...
Any more questions, and I'll have to...
I had no idea. I gotta admit, though,
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony... Luckily, we managed...
So far, so good. Especially the group with the Traveler.
If you're worried about them, those...
If I know boss...
Where am I? strange. What's going on? Huh? What's this? I should take a look. What's that over there? I should take a look. Paimon. You seem tired, Toka. Are you okay? What's this? Oh, okay. I know what it is. Upstairs? Oh. That's the reason why I put after this. Just gonna look. Oh. Damn. Oh my gosh. This game is hating me right now. Whoa, okay. Stupid.
Windblade!
Bow your head. Gather!
Yeah, that won't work. Crap. Hitoka, I'm gonna need your help. Oh wait, never mind. Thank you.
A reward on the road.
What was that? Let's look and see, Paimon. Done is done. There.
Strike a pose!
Solidify! This is order.
Time to shine! Prepare to be blown away! Windblade! Be gone!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquish.
Gather!
Alright, here we go. Suit, let me...
The show begins!
Alright, let's go. Whoa! Almost died. Okay, let's run down this way. Did I went the wrong way? I think I did. Let me break this.
Stabilize.
Thank you, Chun-Li. Lie down. Slowly, slowly. What was that? Oh, it's an ore. And look everywhere. Well, that's why something down there.
Oh, they've been prowling around. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. If they spot us, they'll run straight. Oh, guess you're. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call. Watch out! They're coming this way!
Just want to make sure everyone's. I have to make sure they have to keep quiet. So I don't want anyone to see us.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things.
Too many.
Fire.
Fire?
Fire. Is that her?
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
The knave.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bark. Freedom comes at a heavy...
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the...
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Thank goodness. From the fontaine.
Stupid right here. He sure doesn't pull his...
Excuse me, do you need a...
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
Lene.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going...
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
And that's why we'll come back. Nice. Way too close.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one...
Huh?
I returned ahead of them.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime tea party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
The only
You are well informed, Grandmaster.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who...
A Fatui
The atmosphere in here just got really tense.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Things don't always have to have a tangible pay. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Colin...
Forgive me. I don't mean... We have our own way of doing...
I know there's been a lot of... That's why I'm here, as a gesture of good faith. I'll be frank. I can help Columbine. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the... But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the
Her face.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that...
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret...
The dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson...
The Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties, long, long ago. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon died, in those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, she was a
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason...
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, the Lindis, it seems...
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how...
If we could...
It's possible. But that merchant who never knew...
Alright then. Let's keep Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt... At this rate, the people living here...
I'll head back to the cure...
Feels good knowing we've all got Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers... I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our...
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate, but according to Flintz's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already... That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength.
Flintz, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Efa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you, Uncle.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were...
It's the obvious.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment.
This is the place. I guess.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all, we still haven't got the slightest...
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon.
Huh? Are you serious?
Your surprise is understandable, but the more I thought about it, when I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever... Exactly. That is together with my own investigations over the past few years. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power. You all understand the nature of the...
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become...
Yes. And that's the...
Oh.
Anyway, the rest...
Paimon has a question! Does that mean that...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like, but I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Still, even with the Dark Sun...
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Oh, good night, sis.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure...
That's right. For now, the iridescent moon is already...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Perrinhair. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. In the Crimson Moon era. Or...
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a... The adults embraced the book, leaves much un...
That explains why I can't...
There's no fireplace here. Do you see...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between... Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly... In short, I can open... The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep... Very well. Then I'll open...
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight. Thank you.
We're ready.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Whoa. How the hell to get in there?
One word of advice. As...
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend.
Let's go. Ow! You wanted to get burned in my ass? I'll keep going.
from another world. Transcend this fate itself. I have no right to.
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body. Seized.
Careful! There's something spooky. Hymon's right.
Not much time.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
He doesn't do anything. I have to keep tracking down. Otherwise, he'll be dead forever.
Windblade!
Yep.
Gather!
Nice shot, Sean Lee. I want to keep going. I'll never give up this time.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Solidified!
Be
sanctified.
You did it. Don't worry, Sean Lee. I'll repair your weapon, I promise. The place of Conria? No. It's Arlen for Leo or something else.
Gather!
Help me. Sean Lee.
This is order.
Windblade!
Solidify!
Be gone! Let the world collide!
Stabilize!
That's the one I saw before.
Let the mighty be humbled!
Thank you. Let's go. Is this the place?
Huh? Huh? For real?
No. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shit. Wait, see that? Looks.
Let's look. I'm gonna fly down. Is that Dane was talking about?
Looks like a device from the time of Conria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Let's do it. Now I get it. I had to shoot them. Tape is
Hey, look at that! Yep. Do you think these mechanisms...
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the
I hope this isn't ruining... mind your...
Thalindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come... Oh, yeah!
The Abyss has made this space extremely... Maybe that's why some...
Whenever I see this view, waning moon, for me,
Sorry, everyone. Just give me some time.
Solidify!
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Stabilize! I will have order! Solidify!
Windblade! Be gone!
Thanks. I need it.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Windblade!
There we go. One more, and we're done. We still kept going.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, it really does exist.
But wait, because I have to get down there fast. Sorry, Lumine. Hold on. There you go. You're welcome.
Take cover behind the rocks!
Gather!
Now. We did it. Now it's gone.
With the Abyss inhibitors, oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But if only I could get my...
Reflection is back to normal. Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber.
It must be.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
I'll go. You rest, Chun-Li.
Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's mirror.
one thing Flip said about in the past. That's sleepy.
That must be the iridescent moon's mirror! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
I guess we have no choice.
The tides beckon.
Time to shine! Windblade!
Solidify! This is order!
May I present?
Sleepy. One down, two to go. Thank you, Lady Selena.
The show begins! Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Okay.
Strike a pose! May I present? How brilliant!
Gather! Let the mighty be humbled!
Windblade! We're so close!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Let the world come alive! Shower me with the Wingblade!
Gather!
The show begins!
Stabilize! I will have order!
May I present Wingblade!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away. If we can purify the abyssal power.
And so... Is it you? Huh? At long last. I'm sorry. At the moment the moon shone, tell me. You look so... But trust me when I say... What was that all about? It sounded like she was...
Perhaps. She took me for a fading soul like hers.
But anyway, we've got the air... Alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart! Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
Hi.
Hi, Terrell.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No, I have paid.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is...
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone.
It's still just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least. I want to see him gone from Not Cry.
Well, when I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. All right, that's it.
You're the best!
I appreciate the...
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that... In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for complete...
Do you think the other... Oh, hey, look! Flint's! Look!
All is well, thank you.
I ran into Miss Annette.
You seem rather...
I certainly am. Fighting alone can get quite tedious.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo!
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out...
These two courageously lent me, and given how people of outstanding...
So? Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Aww.
A gentleman of few words, I see.
It's nice to meet you. Again.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it?
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course.
Thank you, Paimon.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now! Paimon could get you...
Personally, I think when people call her Little Paimon...
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma.
Anyway...
she's been catching up with the...
Uh-oh. People are talking...
Judging from your expressions, I'm...
It's getting crowded here.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandra.
We really appreciate your...
Oh, come on.
I understand.
Oh, this place is hopping.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Oh, let's say. Kinda lazy, I guess. Danes left?
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
Danes left.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Though, I can't promise the same.
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who...
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Why am I crying? What the hell?
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides...
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets, under such circumstances.
Oh, but it's fine.
What can I say?
How...
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks, and feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Okay, gonna be end of video, everyone, and I'm gonna start this later on this one. So yeah, it's gonna be hard enough quest to do. I had to finish this later. So if you guys want to see more, please subscribe my channel, press like, comment below. I'll see you guys like about 1 p.m. and I'll see you later. Bye bye.